there were more surprises ahead. In the 1930s, another strange phenomenon was observed at even lower temperatures. This rapidly evaporating liquid helium cools until at 2 degrees above absolute zero, a dramatic transformation takes place.
Suddenly, you see that the bubbling stops and that the surface of the liquid helium is completely still. The temperature is actually being lowered even further now, but nothing particularly is happening. Well, this is really one of the great phenomenon in 20th century physics.
Cavitation and flashing begin in a similar manner. When a fluid passes through a restricted port valve and the downstream pressure is low enough, flashing occurs. After flashing, the pressure begins to recover. If the pressure increases high enough, some or all of the bubbles implode. The implosion of vapor bubbles is known as cavitation. It is often possible to hear cavitation in a system. The early stages of cavitation create a cracking or popping noise, or may sound like rocks flowing down the pipe.
If a propeller spins quickly, it leaves a trail of bubbles behind it. As the bubbles pop, they make a lot of noise. These bubbles are not filled with air, but with steam. The steam is produced by the seawater boiling.
It is a well-known fact that water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. However,
as you can see, small neodymium magnets are placed in a plastic container and cooled below their critical temperature by liquid nitrogen. Another magnet is placed over these superconductors and it levitates above. A superconductor will not allow any magnetic field to freely enter it when below its critical temperature. When superconducting materials reach their critical temperature, the electrical resistance of the material rapidly reduces to zero, and the magnetic flux is expelled from the superconductor. These properties lead to the phenomenon known as the Meissner effect, which allows the magnet to levitate above the superconductor. MRI machines are one of the most common devices used for medical diagnosis of patients. The superconducting magnet in an MRI machine is continually immersed in liquid helium, which cools the coils to a temperature close to absolute zero. Its resistance also reduces approximately to zero.
Scientists in Russia have created the right potion making objects float too.
Super rocks, or as they may call themselves, the superconductor to the future, are working on making science fiction become a reality. This innovative technology can levitate any object that weighs up to 100 kilograms and even more.
And the source for this magic experiment to work is by using the main item this company produces, something called high-temperature superconductors, also known as HTS tape.
It's simply a combination of an HTS tape and liquid nitrogen that can make the impossible levitation possible.